Hi, everyone. Welcome to this presentation. Grateful to be presenting to other social work professionals at this conference. Today, I will be talking about previous submissions of mine and giving this presentation of an overview of some of the needs and proposals for helping the Latin community, specifically those of our first and second generation immigrants, specifically our Spanish-speaking community members, but this can 100% encompass those from other languages as well. But as part of this summary, one of the big things that we're seeing is many big barriers to mental health services and providers as well as those in attendance. Some of those being stigma, language barriers, cultural differences, different personal insights and perceptions and familiarity. One of the big things that we're seeing is that only about a third of the Latin community is seeking mental health services, as opposed to about half of the general population here in the United States. And this community is only going to continue to grow, and their need for services are going to continue to grow. And just in that same spirit, with the Latin community members, we're still seeing similar rates of mental health symptoms as compared to the general population. And so that discrepancy between same percentage of people experiencing symptoms and problems versus actually attending and help and seeking services to alleviate those problems. There are a lot of community members here in the Latin community members that are not getting help that they are needing. And with these first and second generation immigrants in particular, with big life changes, language barriers, and trying to build a life and build community and connections, this sort of lack of support is only going to compound that sort of stress and anxiety that goes along with that. And in particular, an issue we're seeing with this is that the ethnic minority of Latins and Hispanics is the fastest growing ethnic group in the United States. And if we are not addressing those needs and the growing needs, then we will be falling tragically far behind addressing their needs and helping that population. So all in all, what we're seeing is high need, low providers being able to get in there and help, and low reception from this community. The big intervention that is being proposed prior, as said in prior submissions, is group therapy model. And this can serve as both a support and process group, as well as a learning of general mental health coping skills. And so being led by a licensed facilitator, such as a licensed clinical social worker or someone else, we can begin disseminating some of this general mental health, addressing trauma, substance abuse, depression, anxiety. In particular, what we're seeing as being most effective is mindfulness. That is a huge coping skill that has shown promising results to help alleviating those particular things, and to do so effectively in this ethnic minority group. And as we go through groups and being able to pay attention to how the group is going and if it's being effective or not, we want to have, again, a licensed provider, someone who's taking notes, keeping track of symptoms, updating treatment plans, as well as getting individual feedback from the clients. So periodically, it can be weekly or however often, getting satisfaction surveys of, is this addressing your needs? Are you learning things that are actually helping you? Is this confusing? That sort of thing. As well as providing actual mental health evaluations, such as the GAD-7 and things like that. And another big one that we want to include is this sort of group feedback of asking the group, like, do you feel that the support you're giving to each other, the coping skills that you're learning, are these things that are helping? And all in all, as we engage this population in this type of way, we're going to hopefully see that the group is coming together, finding connections of people in their same similar identity group, same situation, ideally same language, and being able to share those experiences, get help and feedback, all the benefits that come with a traditional group therapy process. and then being able to build those connections. Hopefully, we'll be breaking down these barriers of mental health stigma, of teaching these coping skills, the group saying, hey, this is what worked for me, sharing that with other group members, and then being able to spread that out to the community. Just making connections, breaking down barriers, connecting their old life values, and finding a way to build a new life from those same things. And all in all, just empowering these individuals as we should be doing in social work. And with that, I am very grateful for everyone attending this presentation. I'll be submitting my sources and references below. Please let me know if there are any questions or comments, any other further supportive things that we can make this intervention even more successful. And with that, very grateful. Thank you for coming.